Dividing home equity during a divorce seems simple. The house is worth a certain amount, you split it, and you move on. But here's what most people don't realize. Hidden costs could leave you with way less money than you expected, or your ex could try to manipulate the numbers to get a bigger share. And worst of all, a single mistake could lock you into a bad financial decision for years. I've seen too many people walk away with less than they deserve or end up stuck in a deal they later regret. So today I'm breaking down how to split home equity the right way to protect yourself and your future. Before you decide anything, you need to know exactly how much equity you have in your home, and here's how to do it. Step one, get an accurate home value. Don't just rely on online estimates. They can be off by tens of thousands of dollars. Instead, get a professional market analysis or an appraisal to determine your home's true worth. Step two, subtract your mortgage balance. Check your latest mortgage statement for the exact number you still owe. Here's an example. If your home is worth $500,000 and you owe $300,000, your home equity is $200,000. And step three, factor in selling costs. If you sell, you won't walk away with the full equity amount. Real estate commissions, closing costs, and repairs can take anywhere from 6 to 10% off the top. Many people make the mistake of overestimating their equity. Be realistic about what you'll actually get after all costs are factored in. Now that you know how much equity there is, how do you split it fairly? There's three common ways to do it. Sell the home and split the profits. The cleanest way to divide equity is to sell the home, pay off the mortgage, and split what's left. This prevents ongoing financial ties and gives you both a fresh start. The second way is one spouse buys out the other. If one person wants to keep the home, they must pay the other their share of the equity. This often means refinancing the mortgage so the buying spouse can pull out cash for the buyout. And the final way is offset with other assets. Instead of paying cash, one spouse may agree to take a smaller share of retirement accounts, investments, or other property in exchange for the equity. This is an option usually when refinancing isn't possible. Here's a dangerous mistake to avoid. Some people agree to let their ex keep the home, expecting to pay out later. But if your name stays on the mortgage, you could be financially tied to the house for years, even if you don't live there. Even if you think your deal is fair, there are some risks people don't think about until it's too late. The first risk is not refinancing immediately. If your ex is keeping the home, they must refinance to remove your name from the mortgage. Until they do, you are still legally responsible for the loan. The second risk, overvaluing or undervaluing the home. If you accept an inaccurate valuation, you could lose tens of thousands of dollars. Always, always, always get a neutral professional appraisal. And then finally, not considering tax consequences. If you're selling, will you owe capital gains tax on the home depreciation? If you're taking a lump sum, will that impact your tax bracket or financial aid eligibility for your kids? Here's a smart way to avoid those risks. Work with real estate and financial professionals to make sure you're making the best long-term decision. Dividing home equity is one of the biggest financial moves in your divorce. Make the wrong choice and you could walk away with way less than you deserve, or worse, stay financially tied to your ex. But if you handle it the right way, you can walk away with the best deal for you and your future. If you're going through a divorce and own a home in Raleigh, Cary, or surrounding areas, I can help you make the smartest real estate decision possible. Call or message me today to schedule a consultation, and let's make sure you're protected.